It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see who's better, Houston's former team or its current one. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans on Thursday night.
In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott up here in the booth, and the talk about this game, Brock, is centered, not surprisingly, on a couple of quarterbacks who came through the draft the same year and now in their second seasons here in the NFL.
You know, it doesn't matter if it's year 2, year 5, year 10, or Tom Brady, you know, like 30 years later. They still remember every guy in their class. Yep. And when you look across and you see your peer, you are linked together in that draft. You're also linked together in this league that knows how hard getting any win on any day is. And you want this one against your classmate as much as any.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go from NRG Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that.
It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. And leading them out is their second-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
You hear me say all the time, Kate, that football is the ultimate team sport, but there are times as a quarterback it can feel a little bit like golf and match play. And when your opponent gives you a shot, gives you an opportunity with the pick, as a quarterback leading your team, you want to maximize it and take advantage.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Titans parlay the interception into points. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And we only saw this group for one snap to start the game, Brock, so hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field, so it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Stroud from the pistol. Into the hands of Schultz. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Titans aggressive in defending the pass here. They're in dime. Third down coming.
Under.
Throwing is Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Texans gonna kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Titans will get set to take over. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Levis now on 1st down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Titans will have a 1st down. They've got a man in motion. Levis here on 1st down. This one finds Boyd. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Levis throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short yardage, Levis. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Levis now off the play fake. Throwing deep for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Levis from the shotgun. Pass taken in by Pollard. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a 1st down off this defense just yet. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. Diggs there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. From the gun, Stroud. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They motion Ridley over right. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Levis. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun now for Levis. Has the connection to Ridley. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play made that time by Danico Autry. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. On the play fake, it's Levis. Completed to Pollard. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Again, a run with Pollard. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Levis back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Here's Levis. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Pollard on 1st and goal. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal. He's got it on the bootleg. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. So the Titans left with a 4th down, and we're going to see Nick Folk after the try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here.
Here we go.
Nixon on the counter. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
This is complete to Schultz. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Levis now on 1st down. Okonkwo brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 31. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
He has the 1st over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First and 10 from the 41. They go play action here. That's brought in by Westbrook-Ikhine. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Levis here on first down. Has his man, it's Ridley. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Man in motion out of the slot. Levis throwing again. That pass complete to Boyd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Now it's Nick Folk to try the Titans field goal. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. The kick by Gano is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up a Houston first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. A handoff for Mixon, running right. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice, once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Oh, okay.
Going to the ground again on first. Dukes out a one-stop, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First down, Stroud. Dell with the grab. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Speed left, speed left.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. He gets 6 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans tie and can take the lead here in the second. Nico Collins with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Bear and has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Levis. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Titans will have a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Titans driving ahead. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Levis from the shotgun. Pass caught by Ridley. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. From the 48. Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create...
It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. Unfortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. From the gun, Levis. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take the lead just before halftime. Will Levis with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Texans and this running back headed back out for a new series. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Already.
from the 36. Taking his shot deep down the field to go. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Stroud throwing here on first. Into the hands of Schultz. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Everly's kick is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3. Well, that's the halfway point, and the visiting Titans taking a nice little lead to intermission. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a strong first half for running back Tony Pollard. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our third quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Handoff running right, Pollard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, they're the best of it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Sims now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Texans and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Motioning one of the tight ends. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Complete beyond the marker. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
All right. Go, boy.
This is Mixon. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Titans are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. He'll cobble together a yard there. Foley Fatukasi there to make the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Levis to the air now. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Slot man in motion left. 2nd and 3. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Akine. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
From the 17. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now the give to Mixon. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Keeping it with Mixon. Has the first, but once more, he's past the 45. 20, 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it! And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Mixon. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, a disappointing game elsewhere on this roster hasn't dampened his performance, partner. He's got a pair of touchdowns now to put up against that deficit.
You know what I call this, Kate? I call this professionalism, right?
Yeah.
It's used too much. Oh, what a pro. You got to be a pro. You got to play like a pro. No. It's a picture of it. No matter what the circumstances are, you don't stop.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Levis from the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They motion Ridley over right. Levis here on 1st down. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Try and get it to Calvin Ridley. And now they face 2nd and long. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Shotgun now for Levis. Boyd hauls it in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
They give to Pollard from the gun. That's a big hole left. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Like 13. Like 13.
He brings it in. And this one does not go far. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, Levis. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done. There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
The kick by Gano is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Sims now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. First down, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, a run to Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have second and goal. From the gun, Stroud. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. He loses the football. And the Texans grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Into the hands of Schultz. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
A give. This is Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that play good enough for a first. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun now, first round. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Look at high.
Back to throw, Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans come through to tie it in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Levis now on first down. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's tackled for no gain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Levis throwing again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Akine. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down. Here's Levis. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Kamari Lessiter with the pick. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
The home teams and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set. First and 10.
On the quick, right?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans clinging to a 1-point lead. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Walk to the right, walk to the right. Walk to the right.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. He'll throw it. Schultz with the catch. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
All right.
A tight end in motion now. Running for it, Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
All right.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
It's Mixon on second down. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.